Yo guys, what is going on? It is Mr. DJM here, back again bringing you another video. This is my Road to Elite series, episode 3. So if you're excited for this new episode, make sure you leave a like on this video. Make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, so I'd hugely appreciate it if you guys could do that. I'm also going to be doing a face reveal when I do actually hit 1,000 subscribers. So if that's something you want to see, make sure you make it happen. So yeah, let's get into this video. Kicking things off, as always, I'm going to show you what team I used for Foot Champions this weekend. So I started off in a 4-5-1 formation. I didn't actually play that formation though in game. I actually paused it and changed it. But I actually started off with this guy in goal, Areola from PSG. I bought him for only 1,100 coins and he was just in the team simply for chemistry reasons. I always bring Edison on every game, so I'm basically going to just review Edison. And yeah, I actually think Edison is a very good goalkeeper on this game. I only have one complaint with him though, and he's not very good at catching the ball. He always parries it away, which can cause problems at times, but apart from that, a very solid goalkeeper. Right back, I went with Thomas Meunier, who I bought for 2,000 coins, and he actually got 4 goals and 5 assists in the 41 matches. And yeah, this guy, for me, is actually one of the best right backs I've used on this game. Obviously, only has 76 pace, but he's actually really solid. And yeah, as I say, one of the best right backs on this game. Centre backs now, I've got 2 quality players. Starting off on the right hand side, I've gone with Thiago Silva. I bought him for 51,000 coins. And yeah, I think Thiago Silva is definitely a quality centre back on this game. Got great positional play. My only complaint of this guy, he's a little bit weak. When he came up against some of the best strikers on this game, he did struggle a bit just for the fact that he wasn't strong enough. Alongside him, I've gone with Raphael Varane, who I bought for 28,250 coins. Did get 1 goal for me in the 40 games. And yeah, for me, this guy is one of the best centre-backs on this game. I've had him before in my Foot Champs series. And yeah, I really like Varane. Probably the best defender I've used on this game. Left back now, I've gone with his Real Madrid teammate Marcelo, who I bought for 34,250 coins. Got 1 goal and 5 assists in the 41 matches. A very nice return. And yeah, this guy has to be one of the best left backs I've used. I'd say the only weakness of Marcelo is he's not the quickest, but I feel his pace is good enough. Just if he comes up against some of the very best players, he can struggle just for that reason. Central midfield now, I've gone with Tolisso, who I bought for 2,600 coins. He got 6 goals and 16 assists in the 41 matches. And yeah, a great return from Tolisso. I always like having this guy in my team. He's just a really reliable midfielder, very cheap, good at everything. And yeah, I actually had him in my last Foot Champs series and he did great, so I wanted to keep him. Left midfield now, I went with Marco Reus, who I bought for 65,000 coins. And this guy had a really good return for me. 32 goals and 19 assists in the 41 matches. And yeah, I'm a big fan of Marco Reus. I actually used this guy as a cam in my Foot Champs team. And yeah, he was a really good player, very quick, great finisher as well, and really did step up for me in this team. Into the cam positions now, I've gone with, starting off on the left-hand side, I've gone with Goretzka, who I bought for 5,800 coins. Got 5 goals and 11 assists in the 40 matches. And yeah, a pretty nice return. He was playing in the left central midfield. And yeah, a very good box-to-box midfielder. Obviously got very nice pace. And he's actually got really good long shots as well. On the right-hand side of the cams, I have gone with Arturo Vidal. He actually played as a CDM. And I bought him for 141,000 coins. He got 5 goals and 11 assists in the 41 matches. And yeah, a very good return from Vidal. And yeah, I had him in my last Foot Champs series and I really did like him. For me, he's one of the best ball winners on this game. And arguably, he could be the best central midfielder apart from icons on this game. Yeah, right midfield now, I've gone with an informed Divock Origi, who I bought for 40,500 coins. And he actually got 37 goals and 19 assists in the 41 matches. And this guy was playing up front with my other striker, and they was joint top goal scorers. And yeah, this guy, for me, was probably the standout player. For 40,000 coins, to get that kind of return was just absolutely terrific, really. And yeah, great return from Origi. Up front, alongside him, I went with the main man, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who I bought for 179,000 coins. And he got 37 goals, exact same as Divock Origi, and got 26 assists. A really good return from Aubameyang. And I'm sure you guys know what this guy's about. Really quick, getting in behind, and a very clinical finisher, to be fair. That was going to be my only complaint if I did have one. I was just going to say, is he going to be a clinical finisher? And he was in this team. Just really good player on this game. Arguably one of the best strikers I've used. So as you saw there, everyone on 10 chemistry. So every match before the game started, I'd pause the game, change the formation to 4-1-2-1-2 with the central midfielders. I'd then move Vidal to CDM, put Origi up front with Aubameyang, Royce in cam, and then have Goretzka and Tolisso as the central midfielders. Then I'd do player instructions. I'd have Aubameyang is getting behind and press the back line. And I'd have the exact same for Divock Origi. That worked really nicely. Marco Reus, I told him to get into the box for cross and free roam. And for Tolisso, I told him to stand on the edge of the box for cross because you don't want too many players going forwards because you can get caught out on the counter-attack. So I had the exact same for Goretzka as well. And then for Vidal, I told him to cut the passing lanes and stand on the edge of the box, stay back while attacking. And yeah, that worked pretty nice. For the fullbacks, I told them both to stay back while attacking as well. So yeah, that was the team that I had with Edison in goal as well. So that's what I would start every match with. And for me, this team is by far the best team that I've used so far on Foot Champions. Just such a dynamic team with Aubameyang and Origi's pace, worked really nicely. Royce was a perfect cam, really, probably the best cam that I've used. I feel he's probably better centrally than out wide. He just has a better impact in this team. Now, moving on to the first 10 games between 0 to 10, I got off to a fairly nice start. I always seem to get off to a pretty good start on Foot Champions. My first game I actually lost, but then I won 3 matches in a row. I actually won 4 in a row, and then I lost 1, and then won 2, and then lost 2. So overall, I had 6 out of 10 wins, which, as I said in my last Foot Champs episode, I expect at least 6. 6 is a bare minimum now. And yeah, so it was a fairly decent start. I had something to build on, and this team really was something special, to be fair. I really liked the attack. The midfield had everything. I really have not got any complaints of this team. It was purely down to how good I was as a FIFA player. I'm sure if the pro players played with this team, they really could get a really good result in Foot Champions. But yeah, so this team got off to a very nice start for me, with Aubameyang and Origi causing a lot of problems in behind. And yeah, as I say, a pretty nice start for this team. So we're going to move on to the games now between 10 to 20, where these were really the crunch games now. In the past, I've really struggled in this period. First 10 games, I'm normally up for it, but then it seems to fade away a bit. But I actually really did step up in these next period for the games between 10 to 20. So I actually won my first 2 matches, then I lost 1, and then I won another 2, and then I lost 1, then I won 1, I won another 2 after that, and then I lost 1. So I actually managed to get 7 wins out of 10 games in that period, which was just such a good return. I've never actually won 7 out of 10 in a game of 10 matches. The best I've ever got is 6. So yeah, this team really was something special just by proving it by my results. I really have been improving on Foot Champions since I've been doing it. This is my 3rd time playing Foot Champs now on FIFA 18. And yeah, I really have been improving. I feel I've really learned how to defend on this game by using your midfielders to track back. Really is an effective method. And also, I don't know if you guys know about this, but going ultra attacking really does help you just press the team in, and you really do manage to dominate games by doing that. And yeah, I found that a really effective method for getting good results. So if you ever need to get a couple of goals, just trust me, go all out attack, and it really can work with the team pressing, high press, and possession is the in-game tactics that I like to use. Also, just in case you guys were wondering, my custom tactics that I used, you probably would be able to guess by now, but I just kept everything on 50. I just didn't show it before, so I just wanted to tell you. So yeah, this team really was doing really good stuff for me in the first 20 matches. So overall, I had 13 wins out of 20 matches. So that meant that I needed to get Elite 3, I needed to win 16 out of 20. For Gold 1, I just had to win 12 out of 20, so that was looking a real possibility. And then for Gold 2, what I've got for the last 2 weeks, I only needed to win 8 out of 20 matches. So it was really looking promising signs for me from the first 20 matches. So yeah, now we're going to move on to the games between 20 to 30. Now, this is where it got pretty disappointing for me, I'm not going to lie. I have had problems in the past of seeming to bottle it in the big games, where just step up and make good decisions and get a big result. But let's get into it anyway. First game I actually won, but then I lost 4 matches in a row. I've said this before. Whenever I seem to lose, I just can't stop losing, and it really did become a problem with me again on this FUT Champs series. I lost 4 in a row, and then I actually managed to win 3 games in a row, so I kind of pulled it back. Then I lost 1, and then I won 1, so I managed to get 5 wins out of 10 matches for that period, and yeah, it was really disappointing, I'm not going to lie. I found it really frustrating. I just lost 4 games in a row. All my good work that I had done before that, the first 20 matches, I'd done pretty well. I was putting myself in a good position, and then just to lose 4 matches in a row was just absolutely devastating, to be honest. But I did kind of pull it back by winning three matches in a row after that. So there was still a little bit of hope going into the last 10 matches, where, trust me guys, the last 10 matches get proper tense. That's that. So overall, I'm sitting on 18 wins going into the last 10 matches. So getting Elite 3 once again is going to be out of the picture, I'm afraid. So it'll have to be another week for me to try and get Elite 3. But I am still hopeful that I can get it. And if I just keep improving my team and improving my play style, I really do believe that I could get into Elite 3. But it was a question now, was I going to get Gold 1 or was I going to get Gold 2 again? So as you see in there, confirmation, I've got 18 wins. So going into the last 10 matches, I needed to win 7 out of 10 games to get Gold 1. And I'd shown already in this FUT Champs weekend that I can win 7 out of 10 because the games between 10 to 20, I actually managed to get 7 out of 10 wins. So it was possible. Let's get into how I got on. First game, I managed to win. Very nice start, but then I actually lost 1 game, then I won another game, then I lost 1, and then I won 1. So overall, I'd won 3 out of 5 for the first 5 matches, and I actually managed to secure myself Gold 2 already. So with 5 games to go, I'd already got Gold 2, so it was all about me trying to get into that Gold 1 slot. And yeah, it was a really tense. I'd never really felt pressure like this before playing on FIFA. And yeah, so there you're seeing 21 wins already achieved with the 5 games to go. So now I need to win 4 out of 5 matches. It's really looking like I could do it, but I had to keep my performance levels up. And yeah, let's get into it. So the first game I won. Next game I won. The game after that I won. And the game after that I won. And the last game I also won. I won 5 out of 5. And for once I've actually improved on FIFA and I actually managed to get Gold 1. I was absolutely buzzing with that. That was just a great achievement from me, and it shows that I am improving on FIFA because the last 2 weeks I've got Gold 2. If you guys have watched it, you will have known that. I've finally got Gold 1, and it's really looking promising now. This team really did step up for me, to be fair, in the last 10 matches. I actually won 8 out of 10 in total, which is just really good, and it's really just given me a big confidence boost for going in for future FUT Champs. Anyway, guys, let me know how you have been getting on in FUT Champs, what teams you've been playing with, and what kind of packs you've been getting and rewards, and just how well you've been doing in general. I really would like to know, so make sure you leave them down in the comments below. Overall for this team, I actually do think this team has been the best team I would have used so far on FIFA. I'd say if you wanted to upgrade the team, there are a few options. You could upgrade Meunier to get him informed, Tolisso informed, Goretzka informed. So if you wanted to get some informs, you could do that. As you're seeing now, these are some of the teams that I came up against. So I always like to show you the top 5 teams that I played against. Thierry Henry, 93 card, I played up against so many times. This team in particular, look at this team with Schmeichel, Henry, Petit, Rulli Costa, just a really good, solid team. I really did not enjoy playing against Henry. I think every time I played against him, he scored past me, and he was just so difficult to play against. I really would like to have him in my team, but unfortunately I can't afford him. But so most of these teams you are seeing is just got Henry in. But a lot of icons now, and I really do feel the teams are really improving now on FIFA, and the teams that you're playing against are just getting so tough to play against. Like, it's really difficult when they're just coming up against with players like Henry and so many icons in their team. It really is getting difficult. Now you see my FUT Champions rewards from last week. So these are Gold 2 rewards. And my rewards, to be fair, were better than last week. However, it was not really difficult to get better than last week. I only had 1 board pack, which was just so disappointing. But anyway, guys, I'm not going to be getting Gold 2 rewards anymore because I'm in Gold 1. So yeah, guys, it's gold 1 for me this week. It's an improvement. I'll be going again next week, trying to get into that Elite 3 category. So make sure you leave a like on this video if you've enjoyed it. Make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel. As I say, I am trying to hit 1,000 subscribers.